Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.
All right, 25 minutes before 10 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Who's the most important player on a baseball team, Rob?
The pitcher.
The pitcher. That's what I was heard.
Well, they're all important.
They're all important. But the most important one is the pitcher. If you were forced to say who's the important, we have a pitcher in the studio, and she is a beautiful pitcher. Emma Wyman is 13 years old. I'm reading from the letter. Is this from her mom?
It's from Wendy, from her mom.
Emma is 13. She entered the 8th grade at, just yesterday, right? Entered the 8th grade at St. John's Lutheran School. She began playing softball when she was 8 at the local softball parks. When she was 9, she would sit at her sister's pitching lessons and watching her and another girl. One day she decided to give it a try, and all of a sudden, bam, heavy strike. She threw it to me. She ended up winning the competition. There you have it. That's pretty impressive stuff. So we have in the studio Emma Wyman and Wendy Wyman.
Yes.
Am I saying your name right? Good morning, ladies. How are you?
Good morning.
So Emma, you're a what do you call somebody who's going to be a star, Robin? You're a rising star.
A rising star.
And have you always loved sports in general?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you have. Oh, so sports is your thing. And was baseball or softball something you were interested in, like always?
Yeah.
And why? Why is that? How did that happen for you?
It's just fun on the field.
It's fun on the field. So were you playing at 8 years old?
Yes, sir.
Wow, amazing. And right here, right? You're in Ocala? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you were born here. Your the whole life has been here?
Yes.
How old are you now? Oh, 13. Wow. So what's in your future? What are you doing this year at school? Are you on the softball team at school?
We don't have a softball team at St. John's. All we have is a baseball team.
So can you join that? Is it a boy-girl thing? Is there a problem because is it one of those stories?
No, she could, but it's completely different sport than softball.
The ball is small.
See that I don't. Okay, you're looking at a guy who doesn't know much about sports, but okay. What? Yeah, Robin knows more about sports, but anyway. So it's a completely different game, right? So as a pitcher, so do you play the other positions as well?
Yes, I play first base and third base.
Oh, okay. So that's pretty important too. So wouldn't you be able to qualify for baseball playing the other positions? Mm-hmm. Okay, you just don't want to. No. Okay, and you are in the studio today to promote something. Are we doing something, Wendy?
Yes, sir. We are promoting the USA Junior Olympic All-American Games.
Oh my gosh! Okay.
They're going to be next week, August 18th through the 20th in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, at the Hall of Fame field where they host the College Softball World Series.
Okay, I have to apologize. I didn't really know any of this because the notes were kind of late getting here. So you're going to Oklahoma?
Yes, sir.
You just started school, now you're going to Oklahoma. Wow. So what do you expect to have happen out there?
To win.
Just to win. Well, good for you.
And our notes from your mom say that you have the honor of representing Florida as one of 3 pitchers.
Yes, ma'am.
That's pretty amazing.
Wow.
Gosh.
And where are the other 2 from?
We haven't met the team yet.
You haven't met the team. Okay, so does the team have a name?
USA.
I like that.
Florida. They're representing Region 3. So she gets to meet the team this weekend.
Oh, wow.
They get together and do their first practice Saturday and Sunday.
So does this lead to something else? Is this like qualifying for the Olympics?
Well, I'll be in the group.
The pool.
So my name will be on the list.
Really?
Yes.
That's how exciting is that? Is this overnight for you? I mean, did this just happen all of a sudden?
No, we've been planning since December, since they made the announcement. This is the first year for the 12U division. They have a 16 and 18U division, and they announced it in December that they were going to be starting this. So we've been training all year.
Is your sister also involved in this?
She did play softball, and she plays for high school, but she doesn't want to play travel ball.
She doesn't want to play what?
Travel ball.
Oh, travel ball.
Travel
so you
ball.
have to go places.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
That's what we're pretty much on the road every weekend in a different city playing tournaments.
Are you really? So you're like a rock star. You're touring everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, you have to do more than playing baseball, though. I mean, softball, I'm sorry. You have to do more than that. You have to do a lot of training.
Yes, ma'am.
Even during the week. How do you do that? What is it that you do for your regimentation of training?
Well, you have to go to the gym and work out.
And do you do strength training?
Yeah, I do strength and conditioning.
So are you just you and your sister? Do you have any brothers or sisters besides your sister?
No, sir.
Just the two of you, huh? Wow. So Wendy, were you an athlete when you were younger?
Yes.
Or are you still an athlete?
Well, I just gave it up a few years ago. I was playing competitive women's softball.
You were? What position did you play?
Third and left field.
Okay.
And I played in high school, volleyball, basketball, and softball.
So can you naturally see talent? I mean, can you see natural talent? Maybe that's a better way to ask you.
Oh, yeah. And her dad both have coached, and he played college football, so she's kind of surrounded, encompassed.
Is your dad the coach at St. John's?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. Who's the coach over there? Who's your
Coach Eric Martinez.
Coach Eric Martinez. Do you know him, Robin? Robin goes over there to the
I
church.
haven't met him.
The church and the school, two different things, right? Right, aren't they, Robin?
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's in the same building, so. Right.
You're also training with Coach Mo Triner.
Yes, ma'am.
And what is the difference in his way of coaching you and as opposed to Coach Steve Barber?
They're both pitching coaches.
Do they have different techniques that they show you from each person?
Yes.
So what is there? Is there like a subtle correction? Like if you pitch a ball and the coach says, wait, I see what you're doing wrong. Is his correction very subtle? Is it just a tiny like twist of the wrist or something like that? Wow, that's amazing that they can even see that. And do you get it right away? Do you get, as soon as he says it, do you say, oh, I see what you're talking about?
Well, yeah, but sometimes it doesn't work all the time. I have to have a couple pitches before I get in the right place.
Really? And how do you change the pitch? Or maybe a better question is, do you change the pitch based on the batter? Do you know, for example, the batter's style or whatever, so you can pitch to that person?
Yes, sir. Well, if it's like a lefty, we pitch to the right-handed side box, and if it's a right-hander, we'll pitch to the outside.
And how fast do you pitch? How fast are your throws?
And 54, 55.
Miles per hour?
Wow.
That was I think she's picked up a little bit of speed. That was the beginning of the summer that she was
started,
clocked. So.
Training and doing lessons and stuff. I pitch 58 now.
Oh my gosh.
58 miles an hour. That's faster than I drive, you know. Tell the highway patrol that.
Yeah. So Coach Mo Triner, she was a pitcher for USF, and then she went into coaching, being the pitching coach for USF. Since the past year or two, she's retired and just doing pitching lessons. She also works with Jessica Moore, who is the USA Olympic pitcher.
Oh, nice.
So for those lessons, she goes down to Riverview, Florida. 1 day a week. So it's a 2-hour drive, and then we work with Steve Barber in Gainesville 2 days a week, because obviously it's a closer drive and it's more of a monitored practice for her. And what they both seem to say about Emma is that she takes correction really well. She's very coachable, and usually by the third pitch of their correction, she has adjusted to what their suggestion was.
Are you that way in general with other things, or are you stubborn? Oh, you really are? Okay, so if you need to clean up your room, your mom says clean up your room, you do it?
Yeah.
That's too young for you, right? That question. Or so is there anything you do as a mom, Wendy, that needs to be done? Like, for example, schooling. Do you have to do like? I know she goes to St. John's, but do you have to do a variation of homeschooling?
No,
while on the road?
We were homeschooled till last year. Last year was her first year back in school. She was just really craving being around other kids and
I don't blame you.
and all. And
no offense against the homeschoolers, but that would drive me nuts if my mom had said to me when I was a kid, you know what, you're going to stay home. Okay.
So, we do a lot of driving, so it's a lot of preparation on my end to have everything packed in the car and ready to go. She's a growing teenager. It's almost like when she was a baby.
Wonderful blessing, though, isn't it? I mean, to think about it. I mean, it's a wonderful thing for you. You can see the pride just beaming from you. So what does this mean for the future? I mean, and you have to. Is there a reality check at one point where you say, is this a career? Or how do you know that this could be or would not be a career?
Well,
or is
Emma, let them know what you want to
or
do.
Is there a career in softball?
Yes, sir.
Oh, there is. And that's what you want?
Yes, sir.
So, wow. Give me a name of a team you might play for eventually.
For in college?
would that be a career, a college?
Yeah.
Okay. What would that?
I want to go to Notre Dame.
Oh, how
Notre Dame.
wonderful.
Is that in Baltimore? Where's Notre Dame?
It's in Indiana,
Indiana.
South Bend.
See, I said, you know why I said Baltimore? Because there is a Notre Dame in Baltimore, but I think that's the smaller one or something, right?
When you were younger, at the age of 8, are softballs different sizes? And then you have to
Yes.
gradually work up to the regulation softball that you're pitching now?
Yes, ma'am. There's like an 11-inch ball, and then there's a 12-inch ball.
Oh, okay, and then you're up
12
to a
inches.
12-inch ball right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, my gosh. And is softball all underhand?
Yes.
Is it that way?
For pitching.
Do you ever go to Easy Street to the batting
Okay.
cage? How many batting cages do we have in Ocala? Don't we have just a couple?
I think 2.
2? And one of them is Easy Street, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. We were going to go the other day, but they were closed.
Oh, you were?
Well, the batting cage was, yeah.
How many batters do you usually strike out per game?
13, 12.
Oh, my gosh, that is so amazing. That is wonderful.
So do you have your face on a card?
Not yet.
Robin can do that for you. Robin could put your face on a fake baseball card.
The difference between, when she was a little bit younger, 10U, beginning of the 12U, is that Emma's naturally strong and she's been able to, blow the ball past batters. As they get older, the batters become more skillful. So that's when you really got to start learning the different pitches and, being a little bit more crafty in your game. So
It's always amazing to me how that whole thing works. So do you have any batters who are harder than others? Like, yeah,
sir.
and you know them as soon as you see them, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh! And is it all girls? Forgive me for not knowing this. Okay.
Yeah.
So how often is it possible to practice alone? Like, can you just go out and just throw the ball, or do you have to always have somebody there as a batter?
You can either pitch to like a target or something, like a backstop, or you can pitch to a catcher.
Is that good? I mean, pitching to somebody who's not going to bat?
Yeah.
That's good.
That's how you practice.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I would think that the bat would have to be there.
No.
Okay.
Nope. She practices moving the ball around
Does it actually curve when you throw a curveball?
Yes.
What makes it curve? The laces or something?
You have to like spin the ball a different way.
Trying to describe it. I can see your hand moving there under the little table there.
When you start a game, do all pitchers get checked out for the different balls that they're going to pitch for their teams and their gloves and things like that to make sure it's all regulation?
Our bats and helmets get checked, and that's it.
Oh, okay. And do you have a favorite type of a bat that you use when you
I
bat?
use the Rawlings.
And is that wooden or is that aluminum?
It's
Composite.
Oh, really? Oh, my gosh.
Baseball use wooden bats.
Oh, I see. This is so interesting.
What can we do for you? Is there something we as the community can do? Do you need us to sign anything? Are you selling anything so we can help you raise money? Yes? Oh, Mom's saying yes.
I'm selling a USA shirt to
You
raise
got a
money.
shirt for sale that says USA?
Yes, sir.
That's the one you're wearing?
No, sir. It says
Well, I don't mean the exact one. I mean,
no. It has our names on the back and what we're playing in
and you're selling it.
to raise money to go to.
Wow. Well, good idea. And how are you doing so far with that?
I'm doing good. I raised $145.
Oh, how much do you need?
It doesn't really matter. It's just to like get plane tickets and get there.
Oh, okay. How much are
How
the
much
tickets?
does a shirt sell for?
the tickets are about $350 a ticket.
Oh, $350. So you're
Round
not
trip,
even
yeah.
half there yet. And you need 2 of them, don't you? You're both going, right?
The whole family.
Our whole family.
Oh, the whole family. So you need to sell a lot of shirts. So
Yeah, we're selling them for $20 a piece. So,
okay. So how do we buy a shirt?
well,
They're coming in on Tuesday.
we have them on Tuesday, and
I just go.
She's
around
on
and
Twitter.
ask people.
Well, you got people right now listening.
so she's on Twitter. You can link up at Team Tater 04
Hold on.
on Twitter.
Hold on. How do I do this now? At?
Yeah, the at symbol.
Oh, I see. Oh, at, yes.
Team Tater 04.
Team, like in the new...
TEAM.
Oh, Robin has it right there. Team Tater. Dot... 04. Oh, gosh. Thank you, Robin, for writing it down.
welcome.
At Team Tater 04.
Yep, and you can either, there's a way to message us
Emma
on there.
Wyman comes up. Look at that. Look at you. Oh, wow.
Hey-o.
You're a pretty girl. Do you hate me telling you that? Look at this. Look how pretty you are. You want to look tough. Look at that. Oh, but you're tough in this picture. Look at this picture right here, the black and white that you're using as your profile picture.
Your mom said that you made the 18U Elite Extreme Showcase team.
Yes,
What
ma'am.
is that?
It's a travel ball team in, where is it?
They play out of like Lake City area.
Uh-huh.
She's not playing with them anymore. We did it for one season for growth, just to kind of. I'm really big into kind of rehearsing things and seeing it first, and then let's step back and practice it. So she played on the 18U level with high schoolers and did some showcase tournaments in Georgia and stuff. And the showcases are usually where the college recruiters come and watch the event.
Oh.
So that was an awesome opportunity for her, but it's really important for her to be in her age division when they start, when she starts getting recruited. At 18U level, they may already be committed to where they're going, so we dropped her back down into her age division now.
And so, since you're going to be on the USA Junior Olympic All-American team, are you going to be participating in the Olympics? Do they have this as the Olympic featured sports?
Well, the Olympics got put back in, softball got put back into the Olympics this year for 2020, so that is the goal, 2020 or 2024, but obviously it's something you have to keep working through the bracket. That's what's so important about this event, is that you're kind of in the pool of names for it now, so the object would be to stay in that pool each age division. So, of course, once this event is over, we'll be focusing in on next summer to be back.
All right, I went to your Twitter page, and I'm looking at the video, and you're throwing a ball very fast, and I want to take you to a carnival, because I think you could probably win some dolls. I mean, some big dolls. You hit it every time, don't you? That milk bottle thing, I bet you knock them all down. You know that clown, that furry clown that you have to hit with a ball?
Yeah.
Do you get them every time?
I don't do that.
You don't do that? Why not? Oh my gosh, you could win a big doll. You don't want a big doll? All right, so how do I get the shirt? I'm on your Twitter page. Now, I know I'm dense here. You probably explained it already. So I'm at what is it called again? At Team...
Twitter, at Team Tater 04.
At Team Tater 04. I didn't even put Twitter, by the way. I just went to Google, at Team Tater 04, and your Twitter thing came up. So I clicked on your Twitter, and I'm on here, and I'm looking at your face, and you're looking very serious. and how do we get a T-shirt on here?
Well, you'd have to message us on the right-hand side. When you go to Twitter, there's a little envelope box, and at the bottom there is...
On the right-hand side.
I'm looking on the right-hand side. I don't see an envelope box. Okay.
Well, most people probably use it on their...
Messages? Oh, I see messages. I got it. Okay.
So you just message us your size, and we'll make arrangements on Tuesday. I'm picking up our second order of shirts, and we would just make arrangements to meet up with you, and she'll deliver them.
$20 a piece. Okay. We'll make sure we mention it a few more times.
Awesome.
Okay. And we do have a phone call. Can you hear me through your headsets?
Yes.
Okay. You'll be able to hear the caller. Good morning. Thank you for calling. You're on the air.
Yes, thank you. A very fun interview. Unfortunately, I missed a little bit of the beginning. I don't know if you covered this or not, but I was going to ask if the players use aluminum bats or wooden bats.
I think that did come up, but you want to answer it again?
We have composite bats.
Okay. What is that material made out of then? Like wood or metal?
No, it's fibers. I don't know exactly the make of it, but they've kind of gotten away from aluminum bats. The composite bats actually, when a ball hits it, they actually compress and then have an expansion effect. So the ball comes off of it really fast and hard. So no more aluminum bats.
All right.
Wow.
Thank you. I did look it up. Now tell me if this sounds right. Composite baseball bats, opposed to aluminum or wood baseball bats, incorporate a reinforced carbon fiber polymer.
Yes.
Oy, oy, oy. That's the new world, right?
What kind of other activities are you interested in, Emma? I know you probably don't have much time, but what are your other creative outlets that you do?
I like volleyball, and I'm doing track this year.
Oh, okay. Okay. And do you do anything in the arts?
Not really. She's the artist.
Oh, okay. And what kind of art do you do, Wendy?
Murals and faux painting.
Oh, that's wonderful.
All kinds. Colored pencils, things like that. I did it for a long
You
time.
paint your foes?
Faux painting is like decorative painting, things like that. So we just haven't spent a lot of time on that. She is artistic. We haven't honed in on that.
She doesn't seem to
skill.
want to acknowledge that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming in here and introducing everything
awesome.
that you're doing to us. Good luck with everything. We want to help you. So hopefully we've got the attention of some of the folks out there that will buy a shirt.
Thank you.
And how do we follow you, like your progress on Twitter? Is that the best place?
Yes, sir.
So what do you keep up on things on Twitter?
Yes, sir.
Really? I subscribe to Donald Trump. He sends Twitters every morning. It's like it's getting annoying, you know?
It's getting annoying.
It is getting annoying.
That's funny.
I want somebody with more entertaining stuff. Maybe I'll subscribe to you.
Yeah, follow her.
How often do you tweet? Wait, I can do it right now. What do I need to do? Just give me a message? Let me see.
You just hit follow.
I hit follow.
That's the beauty of it.
Oh, no, there's something else I got to do here. Oh, turn on mobile notifications. There, now you're on. You can make my phone buzz in my pocket.
Yep, she tweets pretty much, a couple times a week on her activities and practices, and definitely we'll be tweeting next week during the event and letting everybody know how it's going, and hopefully Florida comes away with the win.
Well, Emma, you have an awesome responsibility here because you're following your dream. You love this. This is your passion. But other younger students are going to be watching you, and you're going to be inspiring them.
Yeah.
And they're going to want to be just like you. So that is a huge, huge responsibility that you have in your court right now,
Yes, ma'am.
which is amazing.
Do you run like long distances? Do you do the marathons or anything like that?
Well, I've never done track before. I just wanted to try it.
Oh, you
out.
want to try it? I think you'll be good. I just have a feeling that the core, your soul or something is a very athletic soul. I think that's just who you are. I'm looking at your pictures here. You look very in shape. Do you do a lot of exercising and stuff?
Yes, sir.
You do? Like, what do you do? Sit-ups?
Yes.
Squat thrusts? I don't know. I don't even know what the exercises are
Like
called.
CrossFit.
What do you do?
CrossFit.
CrossFit? What is that?
It's like
Circuits.
like
Oh, okay.
A lot of different stations of different stuff.
Oh, yeah.
all the
They don't
time.
want men in that room. I was in there.
She's trained with the MMA gym doing their cardio portion.
Oh, but
here in
you're
town.
younger, so you're not listening to disco. The room I went into, it was a bunch of ladies listening to some Bee Gees or something, and they looked at me like I
Interesting.
wasn't allowed in there. Yeah. Thank you for coming in. Emma Wyman, thank you. You are such an impressive young lady, and you know what? It's such a refreshing thing to have somebody in the studio with some good news, something fun to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody new we can follow and root for. So how many other people on your team from Ocala?
None.
I don't think
None.
any.
Oh, you're the only one from Ocala. Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh my
There's
God.
another girl on my team my travel ball team. She tried out for the team and made it. She's a catcher.
Oh,
Okay. Who makes you better? What person makes you a better player?
My mom, my dad, and my coaches.
Wow. Isn't that nice to hear?
Yes.
And how about your teammates? Do you challenge each other when you're playing the games?
Yes, ma'am.
So you all get better together then? And do you sort of critique each other?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's funny, a lot of times at the end of her pitching lesson when they're wrapping things up, the coaches will have the catchers say whether or not she's done a good enough job. If she's good enough to finish, she has to hit certain pitches, and then they have to be very judgmental of her pitches and say...
Oh, don't you hate them? Oh, you don't hate that?
Her
Oh.
catchers really help make her better, especially they spend all the extra time with her during the week catching for her, and they're wore out, but they put in the time with her. It's awesome.
Well, you and your family, Wendy, have got to be really, really proud of Emma.
Oh, yeah.
because it's so refreshing. I mean, you hear about bad things in the news with young people, but they're only such a minute percentage. You've got people out there like Emma and everybody else, the 99.9% of all of the good students that are role models for everybody else, and they really seem to enjoy life.
Oh, yeah. We always just say dream big,
Oh, what a great slogan. I love that.
Dream big. I like that. Everybody support Emma Wyman. Follow her on Twitter. It was at Team Tater, as in tater tots. Do you like tater tots? Is that why? 04. What's the 04 mean?
Her birth year.
You were born in 04?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm old. All right. At Team Tater 04, and then you'll be able to follow Emma Wyman, and also send a message so you can send them your shirt size. Trust me, it's a good idea. And then you'll get a shirt, $20. You'll be helping to send this wonderful family out to Oklahoma. Did I get it right?
Oklahoma Hall of Fame field.
Oh my gosh, that's exciting.
It is.
All right. Thank you both. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM.
Fox News Radio. I'm Lillian Wu. A response from North Korea after President